Today is September 7th, 2024. Canada, baby. Okay, getting right into it because it's the weekend. And you know what? I wouldn't mind enjoying the weekend, but saving Canada is, it requires 7 days a week paying attention. Getting right into it. Tent City weather report. You know what, guys? I don't really know what the weather's supposed to be because now the news is covering such a big area that I don't really know. The news, you can't figure out what's going on. The weather is kind of like that too, okay, guys? You go outside, lick your finger, and hope for the best, okay? However, today I saw my breath, so it's pretty chilly out there and it's raining, okay, guys? Got a few chicken scratch notes, okay? Tent City weather report is done, okay? Big news this week, okay? NDP, Jagmeet Singh has pulled out of the coalition, okay? You're a couple of years too late there, Jaggy, but, better late than never. Shaggy, Canadian questions are, what are you going to do about this now? What are you going to do about this? Of a mess you made. You know what, Jaggy? It's not just Justin Trudeau that wrecked Canada. You did too, Jaggy. Okay, so what you going to do about it? Consensus for most Canadians is call an election, okay? Call an election because I'd like to get these overalls off. Because I'm wearing them until the carbon tax is taken off, okay? Jaggy is kind of like a girl, hard time making up her mind, okay? And I can say this because, I'm a woman, okay? And sometimes I have a hard time making up my mind, okay, guys? Jaggy, time to get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, or get off the pot, Jaggy. Call an election, okay, bud? All right, that's done. Oh. I've misplaced my Michelle Ferrari pen. I had it the other day. It's somewhere. I'll let you know when I find my Michelle Ferrari pen, but until now, this is what we got, okay? We gotta make do with what we got, okay? And I wouldn't mind getting some Michelle Ferrari pens and maybe some bumper stickers, axe attacks. I think I might hand those out at Christmas time because I can't afford. All right? Diving right into the feeds, okay, guys? And I want to try to be quick today, okay? Because you guys could do your research, okay? All right? You guys are just lucky it's a miserable day out there. Otherwise, I'd be outside trying to have cheap fun, okay, guys? All right? But saving Canada is, cheap fun for me, okay? All right. So, I haven't been on for about 6 days. Michelle Ferrari, she doesn't stop. She was in St. John's, Newfoundland, talking about how, increase in food banks. They don't have the food like they used to. More and more people require the food bank. And there was a woman that had called, she hadn't ate in 4 days. And whoever Michelle Ferrari was talking to in Newfoundland said that people are working poor. Working poor. You're working, and you got no money, right? Proud also posted, which I shared, is a really great impersonation of Chrystia Freeland, okay? Wearing pearl necklaces and, displaying a really cold heart. And Canada Proud shared, Canadians were asked if they think the current immigration levels are contributing to two things. The housing crisis, 78% said yes. The healthcare shortage, 76% said yes, okay? How many immigrants were let in August, but in July we had 100,000 immigrants come in, okay? All right, and we don't have the houses and we don't have the healthcare for it. Doesn't make you racist, makes you smart. Us Canadians have prided ourselves in being a diverse country, right? Right, that's because everybody wanted to come over because we are inclusive. All right, and then David Eby, your premier in British Columbia, really turned upside down in Vancouver, okay? A convenience store in Vancouver had to lock up their drinks to deter theft. A Vancouver Tim Hortons had to remove the seatings to stop the drug addicts from loitering, okay? All right. Good times, BC. There's more, okay? A news report has found that taxpayers can wait up to 4 hours on hold before being able to speak to an agent at CRA, and that the organization takes an average of 57 days to respond to emails. Oh yeah, those guys don't call you back and they don't mind keeping you on hold, and that takes up a day, right? Right. Via Canada Proud, okay? Hands up if you've had to spend your day on hold getting a hold of the government. Hands up. Oh, I thought this was funny. I posted Emmylou Harris, you never can tell, okay? And you could see that Pierre did truly love the Mademoiselle, but Canadians think the Mademoiselle loved Fidel Castro. But you can never tell, Canada. Also that song, because Canada Proud had posted a comment that Trump had made, which is in a leaked excerpt from his upcoming book, Save America. Donald Trump suggests that the deceased Cuban dictator Fidel Castro could be Justin Trudeau's father. Castro had good hair. Justin has good hair. And he has become a communist just like Castro. He does have luscious hair, guys. He does have luscious hair. Okay, last weekend in Ottawa, the Palestinians were out there marching Labor Day weekend. Chris Daisy was out there. Check out Chris Daisy, okay? And he went up to ask the police questions, and nobody answered him, basically. Nobody answered him, okay? I said Trudeau got everyone not doing their jobs in Canada, okay? You know, everybody that's a government employee, they're not doing their jobs or doing what's right morally, right? You're just listening to these. Right? Start getting your unions involved, okay? That's why you pay them union dues every month. Okay, and then this is a big one, okay? Michelle Ferrari did a 45-minute interview with a woman named Peggy Shaughnessy from her riding in Peterborough. Peggy Shaughnessy, little did I know, because you find out more about Peggy, but she used to be a nurse, and she's worked with treatment, okay? You gotta listen to her, because across the country, people have been asking her for her help treating addicts, because Peggy has a program that has shown results, but Peggy can't get financial assistance from the government. Okay, guys, and like I said in my description, okay, number one, Michelle Ferrari actually goes out and talks to people. Jagmeet Singh and Justin Trudeau, you know, they just take pictures here too. If you could help the Right to Heal, because that is Peggy Shaughnessy's program treating addicts, is called Right to Heal. So two, if you could help the Right to Heal program financially, because Peggy Shaughnessy is the real deal and the federal government won't give the program any moolah cha-cha. If you donated to Right to Heal, you'd be helping your community or another community that uses the program Right to Heal uses. You know, you'd be helping out your community, and if you had money and you like to donate to good causes, Right to Heal would be great. And like I said in number 3, at least you would know how your money would be spent. It would be spent wisely and not managed by people like Chrystia Freeland. Finance minister has lost billions of dollars, sent it all over to other countries, right? She's not very good at budgeting. I said hashtag pull out Singh, but he did, okay? He did, but he's done nothing yet, right? So, check that out. It's worth the 45 minutes, and Peggy Shaughnessy makes me laugh. She said people that have addictions, they don't relapse. They fall off the effing wagon, okay? Also believes in consequence, which I'm a firm believer in consequences, especially, you know, with kids. Right, guys? Canada Proud also, well, you know what? I'm going to let you guys see this one, because this is nasty. Okay, this is in Vancouver, and David Eby, your premier of Vancouver, British Columbia, whatever, this is the result. British Columbia. Good job, David Eby. If you're watching this from outside of Canada, that's what Canada looks like. Every nook and cranny of Canada is in that shape. Okay, guys? All right. Once a beautiful country wrecked by Justin Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh. School started on Tuesday, and Doug Ford banned people from kids whipping out their cell phones in class, which I think is smart, because we need those kids using their heads, right? Not Google or, you know, Alexa. I think that is the most genius thing you did, but then you do stuff, Doug Ford, like put booze everywhere, and, you know, kids are starting to steal it already in the convenience stores. But getting back to first day of school, I posted Saved by the Bell because, you know, back in the day, Zach Morris couldn't pull his phone out either, right, guys? I don't know who Zach Morris is, okay? Take a look, okay? And back in my day, I didn't know if I liked Kelly Kapowski or Zach Morris, but turns out I like Kelly Kapowski better. But you know what? People can talk about their feelings a little more freely. I just had to kind of figure it out, you know what I'm saying? This one was via Canadian Crime Watch, and armed men attempt to abduct a woman in Vaughan, Ontario. I didn't see that on the news. Posted Labor Day weekend in Toronto, Ottawa, I think Montreal, but there was big Palestinian protests in every major city almost in Canada last weekend, okay? That's not very Canadian-like, okay? And police doing nothing, but you came in and really crashed the convoy party, right? They had bouncy castles, the homeless were being fed, and, you know, it was positive vibes with the Freedom Convoy, but you really took those guys out. Bank accounts and whatnot, right? Okay. Oh, a new Canadian poll conducted by research found that Canadians rank Trudeau as the worst prime minister of all. Yes, he is. The best of Tent City Weather Report, so make sure you check that out on YouTube, okay, guys? Like, share, and follow, okay, guys? All right. Oh, and then we got a Bronco outside of Tim Hortons, you know, driving over cop cars and stuff, and I said, holy O.J. Simpson! 2 women, including a 96-year-old, sexually assaulted walking on a trail, okay? And that was in Mississauga, Ontario, and I put a special perv alert, and you can find that on Canadian Crime Watch, and I tagged John Walsh. I said, Canada is a show because Justin Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh, like the perverts, this whole catch and release. Stay true, get to talking, and have a beautiful rest of your weekend, okay?
So look how gay friendly this is. I'm sitting on a gay bench at a church. Maybe one day I'll ask them if they take gays.